What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today we're going to go over the top 10 counters for a Ho-Oh raid in Pokemon Go. Ho-Oh is coming back in a few hours to Pokemon Go. It's a fire flying type Pokemon, so it's just has a single weakness to electric and water, but it's double weak to rock, so most of the Pokemon on this top 10 list are rock except one non rock type made it. So yeah, let's go. It's been a lot. I know people like Ho-Oh. It's such a iconic Pokemon, I think, from Gen 2. What are its movesets? It has a Psychic, Fast Move, Extra Sensory, and Steel Wing is a Steel move. And then Hidden Power is always Fighting type for some reason. I don't know why. It's just always been that way. And its charge moves are Solar Beam, Brave Bird, and Fire Blast. So the problem with Solar Beam is going to hurt all the rock types. So, but still, the double weakness is just too good. All right, we'll start with number 10 is Almastar, Shadow Almastar. You want Rock Throw, Rockslide, but that's a legacy move, so you need to have either have saved one, but since it's a Shadow, you definitely need Elite Charge TM and Elite Fast TM for a Shadow Almastar. Now, Shadow Almastar is going to be really good because it's going to resist, single resist Brave Bird, and double resist Fire Blast. That's why I think it's worth it. If you don't go up against Solar, it's going to get destroyed by Solar Beam because it's double weak to Grass, but still, it's going to be really good, especially against that Fire Blast. That's why it's sneaked in there at number 10. Alright, number 9 is Gigalith. Yeah, but I think this one you need a Community Day one. I'm not sure if I have a Community Day Gigalith. Let me check. Do I have one? I think I made one. Yeah, this one. You need the Smackdown Meteor Beam. So this is a pure rock type, so it's going to resist the Brave Bird and Fire Blast, but it's going to be weak to Solar Beam. Single weakness. Single resistance to the other two, so it's just solid. But again, you want the Meteor Beam, the Community Day one, because it hits really hard. Look at that. 140 damage. Pretty good there. All right, number 8 is Terrakion, but you want the Smackdown Rockslide. Do I have one with Smackdown? I mean, where's Terrakion? Terrakion. Yeah, you want Smackdown. I need to add an extra charge move to this one. Smackdown Rockslide. Now, how's the fight? So it's a rock fighting. So the fighting type kind of hurts it against Brave Bird, so it makes it neutral damage. It's still going to have a single resistance to Fire Blast, and it's going to be single weak to Solar Beam. So yeah, the fighting type kind of hurts it there. But still, it's pretty good. Smackdown Rockslide's a good moveset. Alright, that's number 7. No, that's number 8, sorry. Now let's go to number 7. Do I have one of these? I don't know if I have one. Yeah, I do. I've evolved one. Smackdown Meteor Beam for a Shadow Agron. Is that a legacy move? I don't remember. Now, does the Steel typing help it here? It's a rock Steel typing. So the Steel typing hurts it against Fire Blast, so it makes it neutral damage. But it's going to help it against Solar Beam, making Solar Beam neutral damage as well, because, you know, Steel resists and then rock is weak, so it makes it neutral. And then, what's the other one? It actually helps, it makes it double resist Brave Bird. So I think Shadow Agron is good. That's why it's all the way up here at number 7. Shadow Agron is usually not that good, but in this situation, it's solid. Alright, next up is the only non-rock type Pokemon that made it, which is Primal Kyogre. Look at this. This is beauty with the Vegas background. Yeah, Waterfall Origin Pulse. This time I recommended Origin Pulse on Pokebattler. Shout out to Pokebattler. Now, it's going to boost. The reason it made it is because in case people want to use water types, most people won't, but some people might, and it's going to help give them a 30% boost. Maybe there's like a bunch of Primal Kyogres. You guys lead with Primal Kyogre. You're going to boost each other. So, yeah, that's why it's all the way here at number 6. Now, it's a water typing, so it's going to have a single resistance to Fire Blast. Brave Bird's going to be neutral, and it's going to be weak to Solar Beam, unfortunately, but still, Primal Kyogre is just solid Pokemon. Alright, next up is number 5. Shadow Aerodactyl. Where is Aerodactyl? Do I have one? Yeah, I have one in here. Rock Throw, Rock Slide. It's a rock flying type. So, it's still going to have a single resistance to Brave Bird, single resistance to Fire Blast, and actually the flying type, it helps it against Solar Beam, making it neutral damage. So that's why it's all the way up here at number 5. Shadow Aerodactyl. Solid, solid. Now let's go to number 4 on the list. Who is number 4? Rampardos. Usually Rampardos is a bit higher on this one. You want Smackdown Rockslide. I bet it's just too glassy. That's always been the issue with Rampardos. It's so glassy. Imagine when we get the Shadow Rampardos, it's going to be a paper. And it's a pure rock type, so it's going to be single weak to Solar Beam. It's going to single resist Brave Bird, single resist Fire Blast, but still it's so glassy. That's why it's kind of lower. It hits hard with its thick skull, but still the glassiness is the reason why I didn't put it higher on the list. Maybe some people would put it a little bit higher, but to me, I couldn't. And number 3 is, I don't think I have this Pokemon. I have the baby form. I haven't evolved it yet. Oh, you need to evolve in the sunny weather. I need candies too. It's the evolved form of Tyrant, which is Tyrantrum. I don't even know what's the moveset on this. You need Rock Throw, Meteor Beam. Now, it's a rock dragon typing. That's why I put it 3rd. I think the dragon typing helps it against Fire Blast and Solar Beam. So Brave Bird will still be single resisted. Fire Blast will be double resisted, which is great. And then Solar Beam will be neutral. That's why I put it over Rampardo. This is the dragon typing really helps it here. It's like the only rock dragon type that I know of. At least that's decent. So imagine if we get a shadow version of this. That thing might shoot up to number 2 at least. So yeah, shout out to Tyrantrum. All the way number. I need to evolve. I need to dump candies on it, and I should probably do that right now. Does it have some rare candies? No. Okay. Now let's get to number 2 is Shadow Tyranitar with Smackdown Stone Edge. Now the dark typing doesn't really help it here, but I just think it has a you could have probably put Tyrantrum over Shadow T-Tar, but it's close. But Shadow T-Tar just does a little bit more damage, and it's a rock dark, so Fire Blast will be single resisted. Brave Bird will be single resisted. It's gonna be weak to Solar Beam, unfortunately, but still the DPS it's tough. It's tough between Tyrantrum and T-Tar. All right, now number 1 is probably most of you guys already guessed this. Mega Aerodactyl. It's just too good. The Mega Boost. Usually the number 1 spot is always a Mega, almost always, because the 30% boost is just too good. Ooh, I can power up my Aerodactyl. I need to get this one to level 50 because I'm gonna be using it against Ho-Oh quite a bit. But I don't know how. I don't have XLs. Am I running out of energy? Oh, I thought I was running out of energy. I was like, I need that. No, I'm good on energy. Yeah, Mega Aerodactyl. Same thing as Shadow Aerodactyl. It's a rock flying type, so it's gonna be neutral to Solar Beam. Single resist Brave Bird and single resist Rockslide, but everyone's going to be using rock types, so when you're in the raid, you're going to boost all your partners' Pokemon by 30%, the ones who are using rock types. So yeah, Mega Aerodactyl, really, really, really good. I don't like the way it looks, but still, solid Pokemon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, you know, I'm going to be hosting Ho-Oh raids as much as I can. I kind of didn't stream much last week because Incarnate Tornadoes was pretty bad. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.